Hello and welcome to week 2. Here we are. I hope that week 1 was fruitful for you. I've heard from several of you and I've heard the full spectrum of reaction to the practice. Some have been overjoyed by getting on the cushion and loving the meditation. Some people have struggled getting themselves there, finding motivation, finding time. I had someone say, I love this, I didn't know how hard it was to count from 2 to 1. I hear ya. There are times where we can't wait to get on our cushion, on our seat of meditation, and to dig into the practice and really feel deeply into it. And then there are certainly going to be days where we really struggle to find that desire to sit with ourselves and to see what comes up. And you may have some times where you feel like you're just going through the motions and you're doing it just to get it done, and fake it till you make it. I think it absolutely counts, even if you feel like you don't want to be there and you are just kind of faking your way through it. That's okay. The more that we do this, the more we learn. And it's valuable even to have those days where we feel like, meh, I didn't love that, or, I was angry, or I was upset, or you can then hold that against the day where you feel some joy coming through. So meditation is just like being alive, right? In that it's not all just one way of being. There are many ways of being. So give yourself a lot of room for that. And as always, reach out to me as often as you like and let me know how it's going or if you have questions. So week 2 is going to be tapping into the subtle body. With week 1, we created a foundation of the breath. That's always important and it's always going to be there. And week 2, I want to drop a little bit more into, when I say the subtle body, it's more what's underneath the surface, or sometimes called the energetic body. And I've intentionally made this program very eclectic. So we're going to really be briefly touching on different things. We could spend this entire 4 weeks just on what we're going to do today and what we're going to do just in this week 2. So know that it's really just a snapshot or a nutshell of information. And as always, it's just my take on it. Any other teacher might present it to you differently. So week 2 will be about the chakras, and I'll talk more about those in a moment. But one of the things that I want to remind us as we try all of these different techniques over this 4 weeks is that a lot of this, at least for me, is about slowing down our thoughts. There's a yogic scripture that says, Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha, which means yoga is the cessation of the fluctuations of the mind. It's the cessation of the fluctuations of the mind. So you might think our goal is to stop our thoughts. No thoughts coming through, or we're not really in a meditative state. I would disagree with that. I feel like we're trying to just slow our thoughts down. It's said that we have 60 to 80,000 thoughts every day. That's exhausting to me to think about that. So we're just trying to slow them down. We can't make that train stop, right? So let this be, all of these practices, be a way to just slow that flow of thoughts and to create maybe just little gaps, little pauses between them. And so let your practice be about falling in love with those little gaps between the pauses. All right, so the chakras. Chakra means wheel or vortex. And the ones that we will be working with are along the spine. They're different chakra systems, but this is the one that's 7 energetic spaces that go up through the spine. And there are lots of energetic centers and channels in the body, sometimes called nadis. And the intersection of those nadis are the chakras. And there are tens of thousands of those energy points. So these are some big convergences of energy points, the chakras. So today we're going to do chakras 1 through 3, which actually is kind of a lot to pack into one meditation, but I wanted week 2 to be a chakra 1, 2, 3 practice, a chakra 4, 5, 6 practice, and then your third meditation will be all 7 of them together. So again, this is like nutshell of nutshells, and I'm really only going to speak in extreme brief about the first, second, and third stage in terms of their qualities. You can really dive into this more on your own, but this is more to bring some awareness to these areas. Now, if you kind of cut your body open, you wouldn't find an actual chakra. They are energetic. However, they're said to be spots where they are located in the spine. But again, they're not really physical, so take that with a grain of salt. So I'll speak to those locations. So this is really about bringing your awareness to certain areas. I'll talk a little bit about the qualities. I'll bring in the color associated with that chakra and the mantra. And then I'm going to give you a little affirmation for each of those. So enough talking. Thank you for being patient. Let's take a tall seat and close your eyes. And please inhale as deeply as you can. Hold the breath for just a moment. And a big sigh out through your mouth. And then do that again. Inhale and fill up. Pause your breath. Big exhale. And let it go. Again, inhale, deep, deep. Pause the breath. Exhale. Please do 2 more. Pause. Exhale. The last one, inhale. Pause. Exhale, release the breath. Soften your shoulders. Let the breath come and go as you like. You don't need to push it or strain it or control it. If you notice your breath is a little short and primarily felt up in the chest, see if lengthening the breath just a little is helpful to you, but again, without any strain. Trying to find, at a certain point, a sense of effortlessness through our breathing and through our practice. This takes a long time, years. I'm not there. You might not be there either. Good. Keep that spine tall and just notice how your breath is moving in and moving out. And then please begin to bring your attention down toward your pelvic floor area. This is the seat of your first chakra, the very lowest point, down near the pelvic floor. And the Sanskrit word for this first chakra is Muladhara, or sometimes Muladhar, which means root. This is your connection. It's your connection to earth, to the earth element. So you'll just try to keep your attention held here in your root, maybe almost imagining roots growing from that place down toward the earth. You're anchored. Just holding your attention here at Muladhara. And if you can, start to sense or see or even feel the color of red bathing that area. Down toward the pelvic floor at your root, your home base here, the color red. And this is the area associated with deep presence, with a grounded quality, with your sense of security and home, not just physically, but also in your body. Continue to hold your attention down at the root, the color red, and now adding the mantra, which is LAM, L-A-M, pronounced LAM, LAM, LAM. Hold your attention at the root, the color red, either aloud or silently. Repeat the mantra, LAM, 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 LAM. Continuing. For a few more moments, holding the color, the mantra, feeling those roots from your body down toward the earth. And then release the mantra. Keep your attention held in this space. And I'm going to repeat an affirmation, and you can say it aloud after me, or you can just repeat it silently or even listen. Keep holding your attention down at your root. I feel safe, grounded, and at home in my body. I feel safe, grounded, and at home in my body. Keep going. I feel safe, grounded, and at home in my body. I feel safe, grounded, and at home in my body. I feel safe, grounded, and at home in my body. I feel safe, grounded, and at home in my body. I feel safe, grounded, and at home in my body. A couple more on your own. And then just let it go. Let your awareness float now. And then take a big breath in and pause the breath at the top. And big exhale and let it go. And now you'll slide your awareness up to the second chakra. So this is located at the sacrum. At the front part of the body, it would be above the pubic bone and below your navel. The second chakra is known as Svadhisthana, which means one's own abode or sweetness. This is our center of creativity, of sexual energy and expression. And it's also where sometimes we really grasp, where we really want to control things. And this is how we also connect to the element of water. So try to hold your attention there. It could be either near the sacrum or going out toward the front body, above the pubic bone, below the navel. And just feeling into this space. And it's okay if it's difficult to connect, if you don't feel it, right? Going through the motions is okay. Bringing your attention to that lowest place of the belly. And the color here is an orange, a marigold orange. Take a little time to just direct your energy, your prana to this area. And that low, low belly above the pubic bone, the color of orange, the element of water. And we'll start to add the mantra. And here it's VAM with a V, V-A-M. Vam, 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 vam. Repeating it aloud or internally, either way is just as powerful. Low belly, color orange, vam, 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 vam. Continue repeating on your own vam. Keep holding your attention at that low, low belly, orange vam for a few more moments, helping us to go with the flow. Release our grasping, release our control. Let go of that suffering that's created by trying to control what we can't. Vam, 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 vam. Good. Let's release the mantra, but keep holding your attention in the second chakra. At the sacrum or forward of that, the front body, below the navel. And now we'll repeat an affirmation here. I am creative and able to flow with life's changes. I am creative and able to flow with life's changes. I am creative and able to flow with life's changes. I am creative and able to flow with life's changes. I am creative and able to flow with life's changes. I am creative and able to flow with life's changes. I am creative and able to flow with life's changes. I am creative and able to flow with life's changes. Let your awareness float now. And then take a long breath in and suspend the breath at the top of your inhalation. And a big sigh out, let it go. Good. Our third and final chakra for this practice is your third chakra, which is just above your navel point at the solar plexus. And there is a location in the spine directly behind that point. So bring your attention here to that upper part of your belly. And this is called Manipura, which means lustrous gem or city of jewels. This is your power center, which can get a little skewed sometimes. Sometimes we have a little less power and confidence, self-esteem. Sometimes we have a little too much. Bring your attention to this point of your upper belly, just above the navel, to Manipura. Do your best to hold your attention here. Keep letting the breath move. You're bringing prana and energy to this vortex. The color is yellow. The color is yellow. Breathing here for just a little bit. In some areas you might feel more resonance than others. So just notice that. Breathing yellow into the belly. And then begin to add the mantra layering over that. It's Ram, R-A-M, Ram, helping us direct our energy and our power as we choose. Ram, Ram, Ram. You can almost feel that extra little punch of this mantra. Ram, 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 Ram. Continue on your own, letting the mantra Ram vibrate in the belly. Let that mantra create those little gaps between the thoughts. Keep it going. Ram, 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 Ram. Let the mantra go. Keep holding your attention in the belly. Maybe you still apply the color yellow. And this will be a 2-part affirmation. I feel secure in who I am today. I direct my energy as I choose. I feel secure in who I am today. I direct my energy as I choose. I feel secure in who I am today. I direct my energy as I choose. I feel secure in who I am today. I direct my energy as I choose. I feel secure in who I am today. I direct my energy as I choose. I feel secure in who I am today. I direct my energy as I choose. Take a deep breath in. Pause the breath at the top of the inhale. And let it go. Exhale and just let your awareness float now. You don't have to hold it in that lower part of the body anymore. Just let it float. Some open awareness for the next few moments. And just noticing the effects of your practice. How do you feel? What do you feel? And remember, make room for all of it. There's no right, there's no wrong. You don't have to label it as effective or ineffective. Let the palms of your hands come together. Take a moment to bow to your heart, to really honor showing up. This is the hardest part, just showing up and getting in there. All of it counts, every little bit. We do this practice for ourselves, but when we practice for ourselves, we practice for everyone. Those little gaps between the thoughts are places of love. And we keep growing that more and more. Let's chant the sound of Om 3 times to seal this practice. And for the first, second, and third of those Oms, you can imagine them resonating in those 3 different energy centers starting from the bottom. Deep breath in. Om. Big, big breath, inhale. And let it go, exhale. Let your eyes open back up. Thank you so much. Namaste. And I hope this practice was helpful to you. Feel free to be in touch. Let me know what you think. And I will see you tomorrow for practice 2, meditation 2 of week 2. So we'll do the 4th, 5th, and 6th chakras: heart, throat, and third eye. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.